You thought there'd be no break. Or, let me rephrase that. You thought there'd be a break, but there won't be one. Because it's Blue Point Games who did that amazing Uncharted remaster. But what I really want to do is watch this in peace. So let's watch this. Because this is, I think, the best opening to a Metal Gear game. Yes, better than Snake Eater. Enjoy. How great was that? Huh? Awesome, right? Also, I think the best bit was that Raiden wasn't even like featured that much in the intro. So yeah, that just shows how much they were trying to like hide it even that deep into the game. Real-time cutscenes. Yes, of course. New game. We'll do both the tanker and the plant. We'll do it on normal. So I'm not very confident in this. But yeah, like even still then they were hiding the fact that Raiden was your main character in the plant, but a lot of Snake in the opening.
2 years ago.
Oh, another good opening
We
again.
had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
God, I miss David Hayter so much. I remember the first time I played this game, the day I got the game, my memory card was broken. So I went in there and I finished Metal Gear Solid 2 in like one day, like one sitting. I just sat through the entire game. Very impressive for then, but like now it's like, ooh, why did I do that? still holds up pretty well though. So that's a good thing. God, look at how good it still looks. Littering. God damn it, Snake. It's weird that this runs at like a really funny 60 FPS. There's no bungee cords attached to his ass. I think this was the origination of Stupid Sexy Snake, wasn't it? God, this game still looks so good. You're standing in the open.
Boy, he's right on schedule.
God damn it, Ocelot.
He'll know soon enough.
Oh god, look at those pouches freak out. Those pouches are like, oh, we gotta move a little. Oh. That was so cool, wasn't it? Sets the tone for it.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Ah, he said it.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
You diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work.
Do this as well. That's fun. Ooh.
You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
So, is the Marine Corps the bad guys?
The
Because that's what we're
objective is
doing.
to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
I like how Otacon needs to explain what philanthropy is. I work for them, you know.
Right,
I know.
Let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
No.
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Anything more you want to say? Or are we going to see this stupidly smooth cutscene?
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
What, in this rain?
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Oh no! These outstanding Marines, they're just dead.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Snake is very calm about this.
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
Well, these guys are definitely overcompensating.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
How am I transmitting a photo? God, his eyeballs move. I remember freaking out when I saw that.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. K-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamoff chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Cool. And about 15 minutes of cutscene to start the game, and I don't... There we go. Let's save first.
You want to save, Snake?
Yes, I do. Nerd. Oh, let's just get rid of you, shall we? That takes a while, doesn't it? 12 minutes of
Snake,
things.
you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Snake doesn't seem too impressed by his great. Anyway, I remember the first thing I was being shocked by was this. His feet were on the steps. I don't mind killing these guys. So we'll just throw him overboard because he's already dead. But first, look, and put in the walls of Jericho. Ah. Anyway, I will take that though. Anything else on you? Difference is the people don't like fade into non-existence now. So you actually have to hide bodies. Oops. So for you, buddy, off you go. Bye-bye. Karma for killing that first guy. Don't call me now. Stop it. Dude, seriously. How do I put the gun away? Alright. And go to sleep. The reload's still like, hey, unequip your gun, put it back on. So why are these guys carrying tranquilizers on them? I guess we'll never know. Oh yeah, you got dodge roll as well instead of just straight away going into prone. Come on, boy. Oh, you're not gonna climb? I guess that's fine. Ah, shit. Oh, come on, stand still. Also, Snake's like got increased mobility in this game, so that's always good. Stop it. Well, he's got nothing. Let's throw you overboard as well. Last thing we need is people finding, like, or you waking up. Don't want that. Bye. So if you do this and you hold, he straight away goes into prone, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. I think I've gotten everything here and all around me. So let's go. Personal preference. I like to go in from here. It's just my preference, really. There's so many entrances, I just take one. And this was the first one I took. My favorite, one of my favorite scenes. Like, oh, let's just put this back. That was a terrible first shot. Woo! This is not going to be some perfect run where I get all the dog tags or everything. This is just going to be me going through Metal Gear Solid 2 effectively. Oh look, M9 rounds. This man has tranquilizers in his locker. I don't know how we're supposed to feel about that. In you go. Nothing. Nothing. One of my favorite codec scenes is coming up, so hang on. Is this the... No. I think it's this one? Evidently, I was wrong. It's this one. Yeah. Alright. Camera. Let's stand further back. Override that, I guess.
Good.
It's the fact that he just goes like, good. Anyway, let's call Otacon from inside the locker for the best scene. One of the best, I think. Come on, talk to me.
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake.
Low blow. And also, you can make Snake a creep by... Ew. Snake, stop it. That's very inappropriate. The only thing I don't remember is, does Otacon tell you about the your equipment?
Hey, you have a chaff grenade. You can use that to interfere with enemy radio communications and electronic devices for a short time. The chaff grenade is a weapon that disperses aluminum foil or metal-coated glass and plastic fibers to confuse the enemy radar. What you have is a portable application of the chaff launchers built into fighter planes. When detonated, the grenade releases tiny chaff pieces as well as miniaturized active jammers using a small amount of explosives. The grenade can't create full-scale chaff corridors or chaff clouds, but will form a radar cross-section area large enough for single personnel use. This weapon is for electronic interference only, though. It has no effect on enemy personnel.
Cool. Glad you were there to tell me about the chaff grenade. Remember, like, this was like the tense scene right there. I love the dynamic bandana movement as well. This opens? Yeah, this opens. Okay. Let's see if I remember the path of Metal Gear 2. That idiot does not even see you. Damn it. Was not what I wanted, but okay. We just need them to be asleep, so that I can I can make my way past this area. I can loot him as well, I guess. Nope, he has nothing. Okay, we're going up. Crew quarters starboard.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
You can do this and shake them down for the that's collectible, a little dog tag. Then I have to go this way, this way. A little scurry that Snake does. That's like one of the best. Security camera, so just sneak past it like that. And in the clear. More chaff grenades. Oh, never mind. I'm full up. Look at Snake's ass. Why is it so defined? One. Come on, get up. What? Okay, you go to sleep. I got it, I got it. Okay. You go to sleep as well. Stop calling me, I know what to do. Basically, Let's listen to the conversation. Basically, there's like C4 there. This is taking a while.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
But what if there's a fire on board? Basically, just crawl through this one. Just crawl through this. Hey, how nice. Up we go. And now we're on the bridge. More helicopters.
Russian choppers.
Was like, this scene just made the game so much more tense. It's just all of a sudden like, oh boy, there's so many people here.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
No, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Oh boy, what is it? My favorite thing is that Snake still walks like super carefully around these guys, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to step on you. I can't remember if you call Otacon and there's like a conversation here.
There's something about that soldier who was standing outside the infrastructure. I think you should check it out. Use the hatch on the port side of the infrastructure to get out onto the navigational deck. That's where you need to go.
Explanations. Alright. Oh, look at his bandana go in the wind. It's awesome.